Hey guys, good morning. I say good morning because here in Mexico where I am is a morning and it's a very good one. All right, guys, my name is Nadia and I'm a professional life coach. Today I want to talk to you about attitude and how we can choose so we can have a happier and easier life. So here we go. Today I want to actually focus on an example, and this one is a personal one. At this particular point right now, when I'm doing this video, I was supposed to be having an interview. And for this interview, I prepared the whole weekend. I kept reading, I kept researching. I was just so ready for this moment. You know, this morning I got up early to do my makeup and my hair. I hope you like it. And I got my technology ready, you know, the camera, the light, the links and everything, so we can meet up with this interviewee of mine. And then I get a last minute notification that, well, this person just couldn't make it, you know? So here we go, guys. That's the situation. Now, I could have very well chosen to be negative about it. To be like, I can't believe this. What is this? Come on. I've been working on this the whole weekend. We were supposed to have an interview today. I got up early. I got everything ready. Oh my gosh, this is just gonna be horrible. Like, I could very well choose to focus on that. It's my decision, it's my right. I have the right to feel however I want to feel, and I have the right to feel annoyed and angry and sad and frustrated and whatnot, because in the end I put all my energy into this. But is it really worth it? Ask yourself, whenever you come across a situation like that, is it really worth it to focus all your energy into all these negative emotions of feeling the victim of the situation and feeling, you know, that you're always doing something and then the other person does something and then, it's horrible? Or can you wisely decide to look at the bright side of things and just say, well, everything happens for a reason. We absolutely have no control over pretty much nothing. If anything, control of ourselves. If anything, we can control ourselves, because everything else falls out of our control. You know, it's really funny, like sometimes we have a tendency to plan. I'm a planner. I love my planners. I'm gonna show you mine right now. Here it is. I'm not gonna show you in detail, but you know, like I have like hour by hour what I'm intending to be doing and whatnot. And as much as I like to plan and as much as I like to stick to my plan, there's always something, you know, there's always something that happens. There's always something that just falls out of our control and it just comes into our life out of, I guess, the blue, you know. So we don't really have control over what happens in our lives. So therefore, I really believe that we should choose to stay positive and focus on the bright side of things and focus on the bright side of the situation, you know. Right now, my interview couldn't come. Everything happens for a reason. Everything in the universe, guys, is perfect. Everything in the universe is in perfect order. So we got to remember that. If it has to be a different way, like it will be a different way. But at this point in life, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to happen. And I know the ego doesn't like that sometimes, but it is just what it is. So I certainly would like to invite you to stick to the positive and look at the bright side of things. Because think about it, like I said, it's only the beginning of the week. It's only the beginning of the month. Today is only November the 2nd. So greetings from Mexico if you're watching this video later on in the year or at a different moment. Yeah, here is November 2nd, is Day of the Death. So I've decided to just go ahead and use this time wisely instead of complaining, because then you know that when you start finding things to complain, you'll find more things to complain about. So imagine if I start complaining about my interview and this morning just being horrible because the interview didn't happen, and if I were to base my energy off of that thing that happened that my ego didn't like, then I would ruin, you know, this beautiful day. Instead, I chose to stay positive and just say, okay, let's be productive. Let's find something else to do. So I'm gonna go look at my ofrenda, because like I said, it's Day of the Death today. I'm gonna say hi to my family. I'm gonna have breakfast, and I'm gonna definitely study my craft, because you know I'm a personal life coach, like I said before. So I want to keep studying on that. Studying is amazing because you always learn something new. So I definitely want to focus on that. And yeah, just make the most out of this beautiful day and just make this beautiful week and beautiful month just more beautiful. You know, just be thankful, be grateful, be appreciative for everything that we're given on a daily basis. So yes, I just wanted to share that with you guys and invite you to have a positive attitude, because remember, Everything is out of our control. If anything, we can control ourselves, and sometimes we cannot even do that. So just chill, relax, enjoy, and just go with the flow. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you in a different one. Have a great week, amigos. Smile. Adios.